We're waiting on our DM, anybody that tunes in to Twitch.
Oh, that looks tasty, Derek.
Biscuit. Hey everybody, this is Outsiders Arcana. We're playing the Curse of Strahd Dungeons and Dragons. Everyone's wearing sunglasses but me because nobody cued me in on the theme. How are we all doing this morning?
Yeah.
I mean, a biscuit.
Nice,
Oh, it
dude.
looks so good.
And no, Sam, you got that in before the intro started.
What?
Today's episode is sponsored by Tasty Biscuits. Get you some. Make sure to have a glass of water on standby in case your mouth gets too dry. Tasty Biscuits.
It will. It will, too.
Who wants to recap last week's session for a point of inspiration? If any of you need it, I think you might all have one. You haven't done a lot of. You don't have one.
No, I haven't recapped in a long time.
Alright, go for it if you wish.
There was a lot of shenanigans not involving me in the beginning. I think Grim was harassing children and trying to pull pranks.
Oh yeah.
Rogar dropped off some armor to get some plate. Also had some platinum rings made for a spell that he can cast. That was all in the beginning. Did you guys go to the toy store as well? Yeah, he went to Baba Blinsky's. Checked out some toys, reported back on toys. I don't think we really got any important information at all the first part of the session. I think we were just dicking around with kids and tagging houses with paint and shenanigans.
It was a fun RP shenanigan.
Tried to replace paint with water. Dumped water on Grim at some point. Yeah, that was the beginning. Nothing important happened there. But then we went to the village of Barovia. And we hunted down, what was her name? Petrovana? Lady Lydia Petrovana? Was that the one that we went and got?
Walked her?
Walked her.
Lady walked her.
I can't see my screen with my sunglasses, so I'm having a hard time reading. Ah, there it is. We went to the Wachter house because she decided she was going to take over the village of Barovia. Ha! Joke's on you. We showed up. Guards were like, no, you can't go see her. And we were like, yeah, we can. So we did. We had some food. I think there was quail served. Mist was into the quail. We had some ding-dongs from earlier in the campaign that were harassing ladies. I didn't like them already. Broke a chair on their heads. Smited one's head off with a chair leg.
Yeah.
Then murder ensued. Hit the other one with another smite with the battle axe. Blew him up like the 4th of July. Did like 50-something points of damage. Wild.
Yeah, it was stupid.
Then somebody killed the lady. I think it was Grim?
I think it was Jason with a sunbolt. It was.
Yeah, I was thinking of Eldritch Blast.
Sunbeam.
That's
I was
what it
hiding
was.
behind the door.
That's right. You were behind a door the whole time. We did get some important information, however, from her before we murdered all of her friends and her. We did find out ding-dongs. Aragal, that one. Aragal, leader of the Stani camp.
Leader. Luvash is the main guy.
Oh yeah, Luvash. That group, they're a bunch of dicks. They work for Strahd. They've been killing people. For whatever reason. Like, Strahd can handle himself. I don't understand why they're even involved in the killing. Like, Strahd should just kill him if he wants him dead. So, we're probably going to have to go murder that person here in a minute. But in the meantime, we're going to take a break. We left the village of Barovia after staying the night, getting cleaned up from all the blood spatter. Stopped at the The bone grinder, is that what it was called previously?
Yeah.
The bone grinder, where the hags
Old
were.
bone grinder.
Our rental property that we've set up here in Barovia.
Yep.
Up there were some cows. There were also some berserkers hanging out. I guess they found out where we live. You know, great. Love that.
Yeah, Mist gave him the deets.
They were milking cows, because we did promise them cows, or Mist promised them cows. Me and Jason went back to Velaki, picked up some shit, got the rings, gave Jason one, so he's got one ready to go, in case I need to cast a spell. Then we rode back, and we took a rest, and I believe we are now heading back to Strahd's castle. Unless somebody has another plan that I was not aware of.
And email was a werewolf.
Oh yeah, we ran in that dildo for a second. I'm fighting wolves, like he's struggling.
Seems as though he got out of the castle and got hunted down by some dire wolves, and you all helped him tidy that up and then just left him in the woods. Jason finished his book, so he got all that wisdom now. I don't remember, Grim, did you actually set up the teleportation situation, or did you just talk about it? You set it up, but you haven't tried it yet.
Yeah.
So yeah, you took time to get that set up. So that's ready for you should you choose to use it. But, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of that session did not have to do with me, except for the killing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you discovered where the blacksmith is. A young woman with very good skills.
You keep describing her. I feel
Mission.
like she's going to be important. Trying to burn that into our head. I feel like there's something up here. We need to investigate the blacksmith.
I'm just trying to make you guys remember who's who.
Skip Strahd. We're going to the blacksmith.
And then there's the old lady, because Mist needed to commission some pedophile, some fake pedophile flyers for Grimm.
What about that?
Slightly in his likeness, made a little 80-year-old woman draw up some pedo posters. She thought it was for the cover of a children's book called Stranger Danger.
Was it like The Office where they put a little mustache on Dwight and had him hang this up?
It's exactly what it is.
Nice. Like this plan.
That basically covers it, yes. Let me get my coffee.
Eric's got coffee.
But no sunglasses.
I'm gonna get coffee as well.
Oh, everybody's leaving.
Coffee time!
Coffee's ready whenever you want it.
We should really send Grim to pick up those posters.
I paid her, had somebody to distribute them too.
I'm gonna assume Derek's getting robbed because he's talking to somebody in his home. So there's probably a burglar in there.
What?
Nothing.
In other words, waiting for you to get murdered.
Nothing, Derek.
I'm not getting murdered in here. I got a sword.
It's
What do you
true.
think? What if the burglar gets to the sword before you?
Who do you think you're talking to?
How far is that sword from you? Can you reach that sword right now?
Talking to somebody
No.
without sunglasses. Who we're talking
Yeah,
to.
I can. I don't trust you. You have no
Not even
sunglasses
real
on.
right now.
You just have.
Have fun in the castle. Have fun in the castle, you fucking nerds. This is our last session, and it's gonna be fucking brutal. Anyway. You've taken a long rest. You're in the old bone grinder. What do you do?
We go into the castle.
Yep.
What happened
Yep.
to your voice? What's going on?
Found these sunglasses. They changed me.
All right. I guess now's the part where we do the Armory Montage, where we get loaded up, geared up.
Do we have anything to gear up with?
No, let's go. I'm tired of this.
Short montage.
What's on?
It's just us walking out the door.
All right. You have a little breakfast. You armor up, get your weapons ready, do a couple stretches, Jason. I know you do them. Yeah, who leaves the bone grinder first?
Probably me.
Sounds like a trap. Don't leave.
As you open the door, Rogar, you are hit in the head with something plush. And as you look, it is a tiny little doll, a black cat person, hanging from a noose.
Hmm. Very funny. I
That's
assume this
not-
was you, Mist.
No,
I'll just throw it at her.
I would like to just not have it touch me.
That happened to me in our manor. I was like a Strahd doll hit me in the face.
Yeah, but that was on purpose. I did that to you as a joke.
I would
And-
like to scoop that up and take that black cat doll.
Okay, you now have a little black cat doll with a noose around its neck.
Does
Great.
my neck feel okay?
Make a medicine check.
Huh? Fuck.
Fine. You think?
Why don't you,
Wait a minute, was there a bump there that I didn't feel before? Has it always been there? Wait a minute, no, maybe my hair's just tied in knots. You don't?
maybe it
You're
was your
paranoid now.
berserker friends. Why don't you ask them?
I don't think they would do this. I don't think they're smart enough to make this. Is it like nicely crafted?
Pretty nice.
Grim, did you make this? Did you have this commission? Told you not to have one made of me.
Of course I did this. You remember that water you threw all over me for no reason? Payback.
I want to punch Grim.
Make an attack roll. Without proficiency, so just a d20 plus strength or dex.
Okay, so I'm just gonna roll a d20. It'll be +6. 19.
That's a hit.
Just
1 point of damage.
damage.
Nice.
I'm gonna take the cat. I'm taking the cat.
I would like to curse.
You dick! You deserve this.
You punch Grim, and then he does a little hand gesture, and you
That's-
feel this dark energy surround your body.
I would like to choose the ability of dexterity.
Okay.
So she has disadvantage on ability checks made with the chosen ability.
You feel yourself. You feel your arms and feet slightly heavier.
Also, if she dies, I regain health, so there's that.
Good to know.
You guys know we're going to Strahd's castle, right?
Definitely.
Alright, just making
Let's
sure.
make
Let's
our way
go.
there.
Can I pop a couple animals out of the bag of trick?
Whatever you want to do. Let me pull that up.
I'm gonna burn this place down with you guys inside of it.
Rogar's the youngest of you all. What would you roll? You did a 2 and a 3. So a giant rat and a badger come popping out of this bag, and it's just, and then they start kind of playing with each other because they're roughly the same size. Now you got a big rodent and a badger just rolling around right outside the front door there of the old bone grinder.
I'll keep the giant rat with me, and I'll send the badger over to entertain Miss so she leaves Grim alone.
I will take the
Dick.
distraction and play with the badger.
Can I have cast that at 3rd level slot so that lasts for 8 hours instead of the 24?
Are you kidding me?
Mark off a 3rd level spell slot.
All right, thank you.
Don't I have to roll something to get the like, or it just happens?
You're hex. There is no save for it. It's a concentration for.
Yep.
You got to concentrate on that for 8 hours.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, then I'm gonna keep punching him until he loses concentration.
I've got more spells. How do you like fire? Is your fur flammable?
Seriously, guys, we're going to Strahd's castle.
He
We
just
really
cursed
shouldn't.
me for 8 hours.
You were punching him. I don't really care.
Yes,
Let's.
he made a voodoo cat of me.
I'm going to start walking towards Strahd's castle.
Yeah, so I've been on my horse this whole time. I'm probably there now. I'm just gonna go in. I've left.
Urgar is a good 300 feet in front of you. You all get on your horses.
Definitely.
3 of you get on your horses, and you are heading out, followed by a giant rat and a giant badger. Quite the party.
I hate it here. Rovi's not that bad, but these assholes.
Are you talking to your horse?
Yep. And me and my horse can communicate, so I just talk to my horse.
I'll keep the rat and the badger behind us until we stop to investigate anything or slow down at all, and then I will send them in front of us.
Okay. One of you roll a d12, and one of you roll a d8.
Nice.
Anybody got the D8?
Come
As you're
on,
riding-
deck of many things.
As you're riding through the woods, about an hour into your journey, you just notice in the tree line a body.
Just keep on riding.
I mean, honestly, in Barovia, is that really a rare occurrence?
No. Just as what you rolled. You rolled a corpse, so there's a corpse in the road. That's your random encounter.
Probably had the deck of many things.
You keep riding. It's a little cloudier today than it was yesterday. May or may not rain later, hard to tell. A little breezy, but it feels nice. You eventually get through the gates of Barovia to that fork in the road where you can either go towards the Vistani camp or the castle. Waiting at the fork in the road, just like the last time, is that black carriage with the 2 horses.
Nice.
I will
As-
hop off my horse.
Okay.
We'll follow suit.
You all dismount. You approach the carriage. The door slightly opens. Not slightly, slowly opens on its own. Nobody's inside, just like last time. You know the drill. Nice bottle of wine with some glasses waiting for you in the center. You choose to enter.
Yep. I will
Get in.
telepathically relay to Mulan to take the rest of the horses back to the bone grinder, the mill.
She nods, makes a horse noise, and they start trotting away.
I'm sorry, what's that sound like?
You get into the carriage, the door closes, and it starts to go. You hear the other two horses go.
Nice. Those are healthy horses, I can tell by the sound.
They're grass fed.
I'm gonna drink this wine.
All right, it's really good. Some moments pass. Just like last time, you eventually arrive at the grand entrance of Castle Ravenloft. The bridge is down, the gate is open. More or less inviting, just like last time. You enter. Going in.
Mm-hmm.
All right. See if I remember which friggin' maps they are. Not that one. Yeah. This one.
Did I read your notes straight?
Yeah, hard to read with sunglasses. I'm gonna have to take these off, like, once we start casting spells, because I can't see the color change on what I have prepared.
Trying to get all my
It
map descriptions ready to go, but you are in. Actually, as you approach the door, the entry door, where did it go? No, you're good. No incident. You walk into the door, and you're in the castle. What direction do you want to go? So you'd all be, in the entryway at this point.
Alrighty. Yeah, I mean, I'd probably walk into this main area on this and drop locate object on the skull of that dragon. See if I ping it.
Hmm.
Unless it is in a lead box. Should be able to ping it.
Object. You are looking for a dragon skull. So you do this with your spell. You sense the direction of the object's location as long as that object is within 1,000 feet of you. If the object is in motion, you know the direction of movement. The spell can locate a specific object known to you as long as you have seen it up close, within 30 feet at least once. Alternatively, the spell can locate the nearest object of a particular kind, such as a certain kind of apparel, jewelry, furniture, tool, or weapon. The spell cannot locate an object of any thickness of lead. If any thickness of lead, even a thin sheet, blocks a direct path between you and the object. Let's see.
Man, I hope this guy doesn't have a bunch of dragon skulls in here.
I thought it was just a normal human skull.
No, it is the skull of a dragon. The dragon, the spirit of the dragon talked to you.
Wasn't his name Argenvost? Like, that was the dragon's...
Argenvost.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You saw plenty of pictures with a Lord Argenvost that seemed humanoid, but I imagine a couple of you would know that dragons were able to be in human form.
Yeah, I would specifically know that.
Yeah. Okay. You get a ping very high up. Very high up.
From, like, the sense of the ping, am I... Like, from where I'm standing, does it feel like it would be the top of the castle?
Close to it. Close to it, if not. Very, very high up.
I know where the skull is.
Let me see if I can get a better direction for you. Yeah, it feels almost exactly straight above you. Give or take, 10 feet, 10, 15 feet,
Rogar, say we find this dragon skull.
Yeah.
I imagine it's gonna be huge. How do we plan on getting it out of here? Taking it to that place?
Well, I'm very strong, so I can carry it.
Okay.
But we can use the flame, go back to the Amber Temple, travel from there, or we can just walk out the front door. Get the horses loaded up. I think the question we have right now is, do we want to walk all the way up, or do we want to teleport to the top? Because one of the boards goes to the top of the castle.
Do we know that for certain?
Yeah. It was on the list of things, so yeah.
One way or the other, we're going to have to find our way either to the top or down from the top. So I'd rather search through it without having to wrangle us all first, because we're going to need an exit from the building, even if we have to take it down to the fountain.
Yeah. Alright, well, it feels like it's directly above. So, try to work that way, not deviate too much. The spiral staircase next to the one that leads down into the dungeons with the 750 cells, it went up as well?
It did, yeah.
Okay. And then we have the big staircase on our left here. Is that completely enclosed, or is there like railing and such over there?
Where are you talking?
Just to our left, through the entry here.
Oh, up here.
This one.
It's a big staircase. There's no railing, but it's a wall.
Okay, so it's just solid wall that wraps around, so we can't see up it. Okay.
Right. You can see that it goes up and to the left, but
Yeah, wait.
it's just the wall.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, so it doesn't give me a path. Got it. Yeah, so I only know the location. Alright. Big stairs or spiral over here.
My vote is little stairs.
Do we know how big this skull's gonna be?
Probably pretty big.
Say, Rogar, if you wanted to make some sort of a intelligence check, since you are knowledgeable of dragons, you can do whatever check you feel is necessary. You can do it with advantage.
Sure. I'll do nature with advantage, but very good at
If you want to try to think based on your knowledge of dragons, and
yeah, because I've not ever seen one, so this would be
you've seen the statue, which obviously is not to scale, and you got a little bit more of a glimpse of his silhouette in the flames and all that. So I'd say with an 18, you wouldn't be surprised if it's at least 250 pounds. Big head.
It's gonna depend on how old the dragon was. If it was of the ancient variety, we're probably gonna struggle. But just have to see. Not like we have anything else to do here.
Well, then let's hope our path leads up these nice, big, wide, open stairs. Then.
You all
like-
choose. Go ahead, Grim.
I was just gonna say, I'm gonna false life before we start getting too deep into this place.
Cool. 8 temporary HP, very nice. So, you're all taking the big staircase that Strahd's Seventh originally came down?
Yeah, it seems like 3 of us are leaning that way, so away we will go.
The right freaking map. Where'd it go? Man, where's map 3? We're here skipping numbers.
Map 3 is a level up map, right?
I don't know. Nice try. Massive stairs rise to a landing 20 feet wide by 40 feet long. Stone arches support a ceiling covered with frescoes 20 feet overhead. The frescoes depict armored knights on horseback, their finer features faded beyond recognition. Dust floats in the air here. At each end of the south wall, a staircase rises into darkness. Between the staircases are twin alcoves, each one containing a standing suit of armor covered with dark stains. Each suit of armor clutches a mace, the business end of which is shaped like a dragon's head. Words engraved on the arches above the suits of armor have been scratched out. And it looked. Go ahead.
Does the mace tops, do they look like the same sort of carvings? Like, I'll pull out one of the bedposts that I broke off from our Alt Argon Vistalt Tuppat. Pull out one of those. And just kind of compare it. Does it seem like it's the same? Like, going same style here? Or is this just a different take on a dragon's head?
It's slightly different. It's different. It looks a little bit more menacing.
Alright. I take one of the maces?
Yeah.
I gave my mace to that village dude, so I need a new mace anyways.
All right, you approach one of these suits of armor to grab the mace.
Yep.
You you step in front of one to grab it, and as your foot gets in front of it, you feel a slight dip in the floor. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Nice.
Very nice.
I'm the most dexterous giant man ever.
Yeah, the moment you feel this pressure plate go down, you step back as the suit of armor flails its mace towards you, completely missing you, and then just retracting into its position. The pressure plate is still pressed down at the moment.
Well, if it's still pressed down, I will try to get it quickly before it resets.
Easy enough.
Okay. Cool.
It's not welded on or anything crazy like that. It looks like this is just some sort of a mechanical trap to try to bust you up should you get too close. You get the mace. After about a minute, you hear a little and it seems like the plate has reset itself.
Nice. I guess we're, both these staircases look like they go to the same place, right?
You would assume so.
Okay.
For you, that would be a +1 mace.
50.
So as Rogar's leading us through this castle, can I have the giant rat bounce like 10 feet in front of him wherever he goes?
Yeah. You see this rat. Imagine those giant rats from A Princess Bride. That's what you got. It's one of those, and it's just like waddling along. Gonna be your trap detector. Yeah, that's the one. I don't believe they exist. So, are you going up the stairs?
Yeah. Going up this.
Okay.
Getting a +1 mace.
That will lead you up to this map right here. From find out where the hell you are. Ah. Need different ambiance up in here. that one. Apologies. I'll go with that one. Anyway. You are in a nice big old room. Where's the map? There it is. All right. Looks like a big audience hall. Dim light from the courtyard falls into this great hall through the broken glass and iron lattice work of a large window in the west wall. This immense room is a place of chilly, brooding darkness. Empty iron sconces dot the walls, hundreds of dust-laden cobwebs drape the hall, hiding the ceiling from view. Directly across from the window stand a set of double doors in the east wall. Farther south, a single door also leads from the east wall. Staircases at both ends of the north wall lead down. At the far southern end of the hall, a large wooden throne stands atop a marble dais? The high-backed throne faces south, away from most of the room.
I'm gonna say we pass on this. Alright, looks like everybody agrees. Just you wanna check these doors?
Let's see. I'll check this pair of double doors first.
Okay. The doors open to reveal another set of double doors 10 feet ahead. Between these doors, a 10-foot wide corridor stretches north to south. At each end of the hall, floating in the darkness, is a human skeleton clad in the rusted armor and tattered livery of a castle guard. Livery, maybe?
Floating?
They appear to be floating.
I'll relay to the group what's in there. And there's another double doors if we just want to go through it or if we want to check out the other door.
Let's check the other door. Probably want to avoid as many fights as possible.
Okay. You open this door. You see dusty scrolls and tomes line the walls of this room. More scrolls and books lie scattered on the floor, around 4 heavy wooden chests fitted with study iron locks. The only unobstructed floor space is directly in front of the doors on the east and west walls. In the center of this clutter stands a great black desk. A figure crouches atop a tall stool, scratching on a seemingly endless scroll of paper with a dry quill pen. Nearby, a tasseled rope hangs from a hole in the ceiling.
I was just sitting there, not even paying attention to the door being open.
He's paying no mind to you. He's just scribbling and scribbling.
You said there was a tassel hanging from the ceiling?
Mhm.
Look at that tassel. Wonder if one could reach that tassel. just swinging about, almost out of reach.
This looks safer. I'm gonna walk through the room.
You walk through the cluttered room?
Yeah.
Okay. You do so, and this man, he looks up at you and just goes back to scrolling. You notice now his arms, his wrists are shackled. And at the end of those chains, it's connected to a real heavy iron loop on the desk itself.
Hey. And I just walk through. I don't really look for conversation. Saying hey when he looks at me.
He just lifts up his quill in response and keeps scribbling.
Go to the next door.
Okay. Another spiral staircase. Probably where the other spiral staircase would have taken you. If you went the other way, it probably would have taken you here. You'd have to guess. But it also continues to go up.
Alright. Start going up.
Start going up.
I'm going to wait till everybody else leaves. Then I'm going to set a ration down in the guy's reach on the table.
I was going to stay behind for a second and talk to him as well.
Okay. So Rogar and Mist, you start going up the stairs. Grim, you see Jason leaves a ration and follows. And Grim, you stay behind.
What does that tassel do?
It's a sort of panic button, if you will. Should you try to stop me from doing my work.
You are happy doing your work.
It is my job.
What work are you doing there?
Whatever the king requires. I'm his accountant.
Oh, nice. You're shackled there. Do you want to be free?
No. He puts his hand on the rope. Do not try to set me free.
I was going to do nothing of the sort. I just asked you if you wanted to be free. I mean, if you're happy being here, I don't even see the point of the shackles, really. Well, I'll be going now. See you.
Okay. You skirt off without incident. And you go up the stairs. This leads to this map. It is. Too many maps on the dance floor.
Too many maps.
Jeez. Oh, hell.
Wish Roll20 had like a thing the DM could do to like snap focus for everybody on the map, so you could like take us to a part of the map.
Yeah, I just have to keep copy pasting, which is fine.
Yeah.
Just my memory. Keep forgetting where it takes you, and the description. It sucks with stairs because the description of where it takes you is only on the first time it mentions the staircase. So then I got to go back to that one to see which part of that map it's going to take you. It's a process. So we can get here to this. Oh my. Not very helpful. Okay, that's good. The numbers match.
Sorry, my nose was stuffy.
No worries. You are met with a closed door, and you can continue to go up if you want to, or you can go through this door and check out this floor.
We should probably keep going up, right? Yeah. Keep going up.
Moving on up.
All
right.
I mean, we'll probably go up until we can't,
Okay.
since we're trying to get to the top.
What you doing there?
Nothing.
Oh.
Leave me alone. I have the sniffles.
My frost breath is crystallizing in my sinus cavity.
Allergies are especially hard for Dragonborn.
If I sneeze, stay away.
Oops. My character disappeared.
Oh.
Does that mean you break concentration?
What the? Reveal areas. I'm not telling you to hide them, you jackass.
Roll 20.
Oh, I found myself. I was hidden behind somebody else.
When I think about you, I find myself. So, looks like this set of staircase ends, but up and around the corner you see a staircase continuing. You come to a dark landing 10 feet wide and 20 feet long. A cold draft of wind rushes down the spiral staircase at the north end of the east wall and whistles mournfully through the room before streaming down the stairs to the south. An ornate square rug covers the floor to the south. Set into the west wall is an iron-bound wooden door with a wooden trapdoor set into the floor in front of it. Hanging on the north wall above the trapdoor is a framed portrait of a handsome, well-dressed man with a serene yet penetrating gaze.
Is he, recognizable at all?
Looks a lot like... Here, I've got a handout.
Ooh.
And it does look a lot like Count Strahd von Zarovich before he was a vampire, more human. Eyes less dead, skin less pale, but definitely him.
Still kind of look like a dick. Alright. There's another door here. To the left of that portrait.
Yes.
Wanna check that for traps?
I can try. Can't really get my character over there. I'm gonna check these little areas for any traps. I was gonna ask you, DM.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like something's about to happen. But my thieves toolkit, we have said I got something like that. It fixed in when we were in the town.
I'll allow it.
Cool.
Just mark off a gold piece.
Cool.
Missed us 14 hit you.
No.
As you walk across this rug, it starts to shift under your feet and try to clasp you like a Venus flytrap, but you are able to dodge out of the way.
I fucking hate rugs.
Can I just get out my tinderbox and try to light it on fire?
Sure. I don't think we need to roll initiative for this small little encounter. Actually, wait a minute. Let me look at something.
Is it a mimic?
Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna roll initiative.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
And we're rolling initiative. We're fighting a rug.
yes.
You don't tie the room together at all.
All the wrong color scheme.
You're a pain in the ass to vacuum.
It's just covered in Levy dog hair.
You leave the carpet discolored when we move you.
Oh, and the portrait. I just noticed that. You having a dance party over there, Rogar?
Yeah. These tunes slap.
Mist, would you get disadvantage on your initiative roll?
It's only on Dex that you did it.
And initiative is derived from dexterity.
Then sure.
Yeah, you're gonna get that disadvantage. So it begins.
Not that it makes a difference because your dex is so high, but
You'd have to change it to 26. I mean,
It
it still
doesn't
makes a
change the
difference.
order, so it's fine.
We'll see what happens. Trying to decide things over here. Okay. Alright. Mist of Moony Cliffs. This thing tried to eat you. You want to try to light him on fire?
Still trying to light it on fire.
Okay. I guess just roll a d20 and add your dex for a tinderbox hit, a tinderbox attack hit.
Well, I need to move something out of my way. $17.
Oh, you wouldn't need it for attack rolls. It's just for ability checks. So 21. Right? It's just ability checks, Cody.
yeah, I believe it is.
Yeah, so that doesn't account for attack rolls, right?
Correct. Yes.
Cool. Okay. You strike up your tinderbox and throw a match onto this rug, and it starts to catch fire. We'll say it'll take a D6 fire damage every round that it is on fire. So go ahead and roll a D6.
Nice.
Makes sense. It's just right off, you know. Takes a while for that fire to burn. 1 point of fire damage to this rug. And it looks like if you had to discern the body language of a murderous rug, you'd imagine it wasn't happy with that.
And I will bonus action disengage, and I can't move on this map very well.
That's a weird map. Are you just like going down the stairs a little bit? Or are you going
Yeah,
around?
I would say I'd be like next to Rogar. I'll just put myself there for now.
Let me make sure you all are the right size. How big is this? How big are these squares supposed to be? Sometimes I transfer you over and you're way bigger than you're supposed to be.
No, the squares are just really big.
That's why I'm wondering if these squares are supposed to be like 10 feet or 20 feet apiece. But it doesn't tell me on this map how big the squares are. So we'll just leave you as it is.
Goes through 10 feet. That's probably right.
Yeah, I think it's right. Cool. That ends your turn, Grim. Murderous rug, currently on fire.
I see this fire business and I like it, and I'm all about fire, so I'll step forward and I will try to green flame blade it.
Alright.
So hard to see with this dang glasses. Alright, there's that.
25 definitely hits for 12 piercing damage. You stab right into this rug, piercing it. You got a hole. It's got a hole now.
It takes D8 to fire. Let me roll that. Nice. And there's no second creature, so that doesn't do anything. And I would like to use Flames of Flethagos, however you say this. I want to cause a wreath of fire to appear around me to into my next turn.
Okay.
Because I used a fire spell.
And is that the one that if something hits you, it'll take the fire damage?
It'll take 1d4, yes.
Cool. All right.
In
You
turn.
stabbed a hole into this rug, and as you pulled it out, you sliced a bigger hole into it. Rug looks hurt. It's on fire and it's got a big hole in it. That ends your turn, Jason. You got a burning rug with a hole in it. It's trying to eat you.
I'm gonna shoot it with 2 radiant sunbolts.
Okay. I'll say technically, because it's a rug on the ground, these would probably be a disadvantage. Since the sunbeam is a ranged thing, is it not? Is it considered ranged?
Yes.
Go with disadvantage on those. First one misses. This rug seems to be writhing in pain, even though making no noise, and it's flapping about, and it misses. Luckily dodges your sunbolt. 14, however, does hit. 5 radiant damage. You burst another huge chunk out of this rug. It's moving around like a mad rug right now, on fire.
So I would like to crawl up the wall and across the ceiling. I'm going to end up in the corner by the door and the portrait.
On the ceiling, upside down?
Yes.
I love that. Very good. That ends your turn. Rogar.
Yeah. I want to use my cool mace, but I feel like rugs don't like slashing damage. Probably more battle axe attack.
That definitely hits.
Hit roll. 7.
How do you want to kill this rug?
Ooh. Cut it in half. Real cool.
As it's writhing and on fire, you just straight down the middle, and it falls and burns and does not move.
That's less satisfying than blowing people up. I will, I'll take the rug spot. So I'll be in that room.
Okay.
I wonder what other furniture we're gonna have to fight.
Hopefully not chairs.
They pack a punch from what I can hear.
Jason, you are the closest to this portrait, and you see its eyes light up. This portrait is gonna cast a spell.
Oh
Wait.
no.
Let's see something.
Does he get it? Jason, does Jason get any buffs from you, Rogar, for saves?
Yeah. I believe everybody should, based on our proximity. Why I tried to center as best I could on the weird map.
It's going to cast Crown of Madness on you, Jason. I'm gonna need you to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Good thing you read that book.
And +5.
What's this freaking thing's spell DC? Doesn't tell me.
At the bottom, 12.
Is it? Oh, thank you. All right. Yeah, you got it. You see the eyes in this portrait glow white, and you feel that it's trying to do something to your brain, but you resist. Apparently, there's something going on with this painting. That ends its turn.
Is Figo.
Mist. The rug's gone. You didn't really see what happened. You were kind of down the stairs. But I imagine Rogar and Grim might have caught it, so something else is happening. in
Probably
that
all
room.
staring at the painting going, ugh.
Yeah. I'd say you probably put it together pretty quickly.
I'm just
What are you
gonna. If I could be at the top of the stairs, I would be, but I would just stay there and I'll pull out my bow and just ready an attack.
I'd say if you get to the top of the stairs, you can see that the portrait's eyes are glowing.
Okay. If I could,
You could discern that this thing is fighting you.
I would say I would be kind of here between like Rogar and Grim then, and I'll try to shoot my bow at it.
Get him. Roll an attack.
Nine.
9 hits.
Oh, okay. Then
That's
9 piercing
amazing.
damage. That's fair. That's fair.
That's funny.
You get sneak attack since Jason's adjacent to it? Up
I
at the
would
DM.
say so. Well, you're on the ceiling, right, Jason? How tall is this building? How tall is this wall? What did I say? You're probably, if you're on the ceiling, Jason, I'd say you're not close enough to actually be within melee range. So no sneak attack. But 9 piercing damage. You see, you shoot it right in the portrait's heart, and it looks damaged, but the portrait doesn't show any emotion, so you don't know. You don't know how damaged.
Fair. It's fair. Yep. And I will just stay there.
Okay. Grim. Another inanimate object's trying to kill you.
I haven't seen it actually take a strike, other than glowing eyes and probably Jason doing something. I'm just.
You would have noticed him like resisting something in his mind.
I'm just going to try my best not to look at it and run around the corner. Go up these next stairs.
Okay. All right. That ends your turn?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Jason. This thing tried to do something to your mind. What you got?
You're muted.
Oh no. Is he
Frozen.
froze? Knack! Knack, come back!
And the portrait petrified Jason.
Oh. He moved. Shifted. Oh, he's moving. He's shifting.
I'm back.
One of his kids just unplugging the router on and off constantly.
I really hope this portrait like flies off the wall and starts flapping and like actually makes like a melee attack, because
That would be funny. Today's episode sponsored by McDonald's. I'm loving it.
sponsored by Comcast Internet.
Biscuits. Oh, let's see now. Is it still bright? Oh, no.
Yeah, it's bright too.
Nope.
I was wearing the sunglasses earlier. What's
That didn't help.
Oh,
We're just all.
technical difficulties, internet.
Take a break.
Break time?
Break time?
We can take a mid-battle break.
Like
till
a
we get
mid.
this, I mean, it's just between a rug and a portrait.
Miss is
I
just gonna
could've-
sit
I
down on the
probably could've
stairs and eat
easily-
rations.
I mean, I could easily end this and say you guys win, but you know, we want to see what happens with this portrait. Maybe it's something special.
I mean, I'm gonna
Anyway.
take a guess and say that he's gonna do Radiant Sunburst.
Mm-hmm.
I would guess that as well, but we don't know. You might do something crazy. Well, let's have a break. Mid-battle break. If everyone's on board with that, reconvene in 10-15 minutes or so and
Go get your
continue.
biscuits.
Get your biscuits, relieve yourselves, get your caffeines. We'll see what's going on with this painting and
Whoa.
exploring more of the castle and seeing if we can find that dragon skull. So, like, subscribe, come on back. It's getting real salty now.
Salt of those biscuits.
The enthusiasm is radiating.
Whoa!
We're on.
Hey, Internet. Sorry about that. Unfortunately, our good friend Nicholas's computer is being a butt, so I'm gonna have to role play for Jason for the rest of today's session, but we're gonna get through it. So, we left off in the middle of this very intense, very serious, emotional battle between a rug and a portrait. The rug slain, the portrait wounded, and it is Jason's turn, who is now with his newly acquired spider climb ability, standing on the ceiling looking down at this picture, and he's about to tell it what time it is. So Jason loads up his biceps, shoots a couple of these sunbeams at it. Pow pow. I gotta learn how to play his character.
You played a monk before, you got it.
Yeah, but I don't know if his sunbeam is a little different from what I'm used to playing. Radiant Sunboot. Where even is that? There it is.
Alright, we are reorganized, so good on that spot.
Does Jason say his famous tagline as he punches? You know, the thing he always says ever since we've known him, like that famous Jason tagline?
My brain isn't awake enough to come up with something good right now. Damn it. Twice. I'm confused. Okay, so he can just do this twice as if it were a melee attack. That's what I'm getting out of this.
Yeah.
So, Sunny D, pop, pop.
That's it. That's the tagline.
8 hits.
Thank you.
5 radiant damage to this thing. You're gonna gear up and shoot another radiant sunbolt. 25 definitely hits. Another 4 radiant damage. The portrait is starting to smoke, and bits and pieces of it are turning to ash. Looks like this thing is all but destroyed. Jason's like, man, one more, because I got a bonus attack. Tired of this thing trying to get in my mind that one time. Try to fuck with my brains. I'm Jason.
That sounds like Jason.
You can additionally hit one more as a bonus action or spend the key for 2. I'm gonna make that choice to see if this one finishes it off. And it does. He doesn't have to spend a key point. Jason is up, upside down, on the ceiling, shooting sunbeams out of his fists.
Can you DM like that for the rest of the session, please?
No, that really hurt my stomach. And he just goes, and 3 sunbeams pop, pop, pop on this guy, and it burns the portrait to ash. Dead. Jason's a hero. We're out of combat, everybody. You won.
Good job,
That
Jason.
was tough. Thank you.
All that Sunny D and biscuits really got him motivated this morning.
Well, everything appears to be calm again. Jason climbs on down.
That works.
What do now?
I'm gonna open this door over here.
Which one are you opening? Sorry.
The one on the left, to the left of the portrait.
Gotcha. And I was going to say, you do also see a trapdoor.
Yep.
I don't know if you remember.
I see
There is a
that on there.
trapdoor. Okay.
Wonder if there's
Alright.
flame skulls under there. Maybe we should take a peek.
Cody, you'll find the flame skulls. If they're there, you'll find them. As thunder shakes the tower, heavy beams groan under the weight of the ceiling. 3 ornate lanterns hang from chains from these beams, each casting a dim glow. The curved west wall is fitted with 3 windows of leaded glass and steel latticework. A bookcase sits on the east wall between 2 doors. Plush, overstuffed chairs and couches are placed about the room. The fabric has faded with age, and the patterns it depicts are nearly gone. Lounging on one couch is a handsome young man whose attire, while elegant, is worn and faded. He just looks up at you with an uncaring face.
Oh, hey. Sorry. Wrong room.
Heard a commotion out there. Are you all okay?
Yeah. The rug was angry.
It is a feisty piece of fabric.
Oh, alright. Have a good day.
You too.
I will
Pleasure.
close this. Alright.
Who was in there?
I don't know, some weird person.
Hmm.
Fucking weird voices and stuff about rugs.
The portrait that was on the wall, did it just like disintegrate? Or is it still just like hanging up on the wall, all mangled?
It's mostly burned. There'd be probably some bits and pieces because radiant fire isn't like fire, so it didn't like catch and continue.
Can we
So,
see behind it, through it, all mangled, or is it? I
Are you
would
looking
like.
for like a trap or a secret door or something? Is that what you're trying to find?
I was just gonna take a peek behind it if I can't just see right through its mangled. Like if there's nothing visibly behind it through it.
I mean, you can see the wall behind it in a couple of
yeah.
spots where Jason burn punched it.
Yeah, I mean, if I don't see any door through it, all mangled up, then I probably won't inspect it. I was just curious.
Quick
Has it-
question: Don't we have a
You can roll something if you like.
don't we
Go
have a
ahead.
map of Strahd's castle that we drew out from the mini?
yeah.
I don't know, you'd have to talk to Graham, who doesn't tell us anything.
Oh, I wouldn't ask Graham.
Well,
I'm still pissed at Graham.
I mean, I did announce to the party that that was what it was gonna do.
Gonna do what?
Hey, Grim, are we going the right way?
Yes. Well, I don't know what the right way is, but I can check the map. Maybe give. Do we know where we're headed or where we're trying to go?
We need to be directly above, like, the entrance room. I feel like we're in a tower, so I feel like we might be in the wrong spot.
I will look at my map, which I did very poorly and very swiftly make.
I'll say, like, depending on the map that you were able to copy down, in certain situations, you might get advantage on some investigation or perception checks.
Okay.
And I mean, you can see where stairs go, but you don't know from that blueprint what those rooms are, you know? You got a blueprint, but they didn't label any room as a specific, like, this is Strahd's room, this, you know what I mean?
For my my 10 minutes of locate object, did it feel like we were getting away from the skull, like going the wrong direction?
No, you're getting closer. You're getting closer. It is up.
I'm just gonna tell the party. I think we're going in the right direction.
Alright. Works for me.
But Grim, if you did want to do an investigation or perception check to see if there's some sort of secret thing behind that, you might glean something.
Yeah, I might. If you allowed, I might just do like a quick check behind the painting and maybe like under the rug if it didn't just completely disintegrate too. Just see if they were concealing anything important.
Roll something.
But
Investigation or perception.
There's a little trapdoor on the ground.
There is a trapdoor.
Well, maybe there's another one under the rug.
I'll say I'll say with a 17, we'll go advantage since you kind of got a map around here. Where am I at? You don't find you take the painting off of, or they take the portrait off of the wall, feel around, no bricks or stone push in, no secret button, no suspicious cracks. You don't find anything under the rug that seems out of the ordinary. Just a trap door that you are more than welcome to open if you'd like. It doesn't appear to be locked. It's not padlocked or anything.
Were we directly under this room, or is this kind of like off to the side from where, as we were in the room below?
You would have been
Just feel like we're like
at one point
hanging
you
off.
would have been directly under this room.
Where the tassel is. They like tassel room.
I believe
Tassel.
so.
Open this.
I'm just gonna chalk it up that it was obscured by cobwebs or something on the floor below. I don't think there's anything important in there, and I ain't gonna look through it.
Alright. Go up.
All right. This spiraling staircase is dark and dusty. It's the only description of this staircase. Next.
Dusty.
It's not lightly lit and like well cleaned.
No, it's
Strong.
dark and dusty.
Shot.
Probably why my nose is so stuffy.
Grim, where'd your piece go?
Raw dog is just really not keeping this place together.
I'm
Where'd your
underneath
piece go,
Jason.
Grim?
I'm under
Oh.
Jason. The squares, the snapping on this floor is
Yeah, it's
weird.
weird. I don't like it. So, next.
It is.
She said sorry.
Oh, good. Quiet. We're already in shambles today, so it's fine.
Not another shambling mound.
Just bringing you. This is a weird map. Oh God.
This episode brought to you by responsible drinking. Don't drink too much before you have a stream the next morning.
Otherwise, you have to wear sunglasses.
Yep.
Unless you
That
have the
wasn't just me.
constitution of a dragonborn. Watch your drinking.
Really glad it wasn't just me. Oh, there you guys are. Jeez.
I feel like Trey should know to stop me when I open a bottle of wine now at this point.
Did it all secret like.
Where's the fun in that?
Like,
I always had a full glass of wine. I don't even know where it kept coming from. Bottle was all the way in the kitchen.
You had that magical sweet berry wine. You were just creating all the wines.
I had that flask, or that. What do we have? That
It's a
never
ewer.
ending
See you.
ewer.
Yeah.
Sam wanted to see if
Okay.
you could actually drink a gallon of wine. He was doing a test for the campaign.
Answer is yes.
Okay.
Hey.
The staircase continues up, or there is a set of double doors.
I feel like the map just keeps getting tinier and tinier. Like, is it just me?
I imagine that my locate object is gone, so we are probably going to have to investigate a little bit more.
Lucky for us, I have this perfectly drawn map.
Guess I'll open this door.
You can open that door.
Yeah.
Oh man.
We'll just make Jason open all doors. He's not here.
It's not a fireball door.
Map. Where's the map at? Oh, here it is. Okay.
Sound like a song. Where the map at? Where the map at?
Where the map at? Where the map be? Where the map is? Who the map knows? Shut up. Dan. The low ceiling of this 20-foot square room presses down on you. Torn and broken couches lie in heaps, haphazardly strewn about. Deep claw marks cover the hardwood furniture, and the once lush upholstery has been sliced to shreds. From the dark shadows, amid the rumble, 3 pairs of green eyes stare back at you.
I mean, are they obviously cats?
They're obviously cats.
Hey, Mist, can you, talk to these cats?
No.
Oh. Okay, I didn't know. Sorry. I mean, I can talk to dragons, so I just assumed.
I can try. Meow 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 meow
Alright, I'm
meow
walking
meow.
through here.
Make an animal handling check with disadvantage.
I'm watching this. I'm taking notes.
If you're being serious. They hiss at you.
Yeah, I can't talk to cats.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll walk through to the other door.
Alright.
I just keep wrapping around because I don't have locate object anymore, so we're just kind of bumbling around.
Can you not put it up again?
I could. Yeah, 2nd level spell slots though. If I did that, so I'd rather save it.
You approach this door and you smell a pungent odor coming from within. And you open the door and you enter and you see green glowing wisps of steam bubble up from a fat black cauldron in the center of this dark, oppressive room. Surrounding the cauldron are several gaunt women in soiled. Nope. Hey, I'm reading the wrong one. Everyone shut up. Heavy beams supporting the ceiling of this large room, the outer wall of which curves to follow the shape of the tower. Dim light filters into the room through the steel lattice squares of 2 leaded glass windows. Several tables stand throughout the room, weighed down by stacks of glass jars and bottles, all of them bearing labels.
According to this map, I think that there are soiled women in this next room. I think we should not proceed any further.
What if that's where the dragon skull is?
We should proceed with caution.
And you do see an old withered lady in this room just messing with what seems to be ingredients of such on a table, humming to herself.
Hey, what you working on?
Haven't had visitors in some time.
Yeah, I could tell by the dusty staircase. You happen to know where a dragon skull is?
Probably something that Strahd keeps close by. Probably higher up. I've not laid eyes on it myself. You want to try a potion? She gestures towards the jars with labels on them.
I mean, what do you got?
Oh. We got one that's called the Eye of a Newt. The hair of a bat. Snail hearts. Oh, this one. Frog's breath.
Those sound like ingredients, not potions.
You have any spare Eye of Newt? I could use some of that.
What do you use the Eye of a Newt for?
Top secret. I'd have to kill you. If
I
told
understand. I understand.
You have any to spare?
Yeah?
You want anything for it?
A gold piece.
I'll give you 2 gold for all your Eye of Newt.
I would give you 2 eyes for 2 gold.
How many eyes you got?
I have.
So 1 eye for 1 gold.
More than 7. The jar is full.
More than 7?
At least.
7's a lucky number. Give me 13, an unlucky number.
13 gold.
Alright. Could do a business with you.
Just dumps out some eyeballs onto a table.
Like you do. Alright, well, you said to keep going up. Going up. I just want the DM to keep apps.
Sure we don't want to go in that other room with the soiled women. Check that out.
No, I'm not
There's
interested
probably-
in soiled women.
There's probably no soiled women in there.
Hmm.
I was reading. I was in a different area for sure.
Hmm. You're just moving that room somewhere else. like, ah, yeah, they're gonna have to go through.
No
this.
matter what room you go to next, the soiled women are going to be there.
All
The
right,
alleged soiled women. All right, so you're going back to the staircase and up.
moving on.
All right. Okay. Luckily, this map has 3 maps within it, so we really don't have to go that far.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, I'll group you all together. Movie at once. Mm. There it is. The 60-foot diameter tower roof is rimmed with battlements. A slender stone bridge with no railing spans the gap between this tower and the slightly taller tower to the north. To the east, the high tower of Ravenloft thrusts skyward with no apparent opening at this level. Black, boiling clouds hurl rain down from above as it starts to rain outside.
So this bridge leads across to another tower, one right next to us, and then it's this another little tower that's obscured, far right.
Yes. Seems like maybe there's another way into this tower that you haven't found yet.
What if we follow those little stairs from the main floor? Maybe those stairs lead here.
These are the little stairs from the floor.
Oh, I thought we took the main stairs.
We took the main stairs, but we ended up in this staircase.
Oh, it brought us around to the
Yeah.
little stairs. I see.
If we go all the way down, we'll end up in the dungeon. Let's cross the bridge. I think that's the way we need to go. Based off a spell from earlier.
That's definitely what the map is saying. We should go that way.
Yeah.
Okay. Across the bridge, a strong wind blows across the slender bridge of stone and masonry. The bridge's old iron railings have rusted away years ago, leaving the bridge without handholds. It's not enough to knock you off your feet, but you get the feeling that if you're not careful, it could blow you off.
I doubt it.
You continue on. And as you approach this other opening, there is a red glow coming from within.
Not ominous.
A mosaic floor adds a touch of color to the otherwise dark, cold, empty tower that rises above you. A spiral staircase rises slowly into darkness, hugging the outer wall. In the center of the room, another set of stairs leads down.
So this is just a fancy mosaic floor, not a giant crystalline heart hovering in the center of a tower.
Would it, I'll be honest with you. I'm kind of learning this section as we go.
Nice.
No, it is there is a heart floating.
Oh, okay. Like Grand Theft Auto.
As you step into the room, the reddish light flares overhead, then settles into a dull, pulsing red glow. You now see the full immensity of this tower. The spiral staircase circles up the tower's full height. The tower, 60 feet wide at its base, becomes narrower as it climbs. I think this is reading as if you were coming from the bottom, but yeah, so you walk into this room and you see a large crystal heart pulsates with red light. Above the heart, the stair continues upward. So you see you can go down or you can continue up.
Any of you smart people have any idea what this is?
I think I saw something like this in Morrowind. I think we're supposed to get Sunder and destroy the heart to kill the god.
Oh, okay.
But it was just a story I heard.
Well, if you guys don't want to investigate it at all, we'll keep moving up.
Very well.
I mean, maybe if we destroy it, it kills Strahd.
I mean, sure. Or it explodes and kills all of us.
Yes.
This weird Barovia that we're in completely collapses and we're floating through space. I mean, there's a lot of things.
This is a cooler picture. There's a handout for you guys. what it would look like if you were going up the stairs towards this.
Oh. That is cool.
I don't think it'll matter anyways, unless one of us can fly. I guess we could shoot it with ranged attacks, but
I think that's if we were looking it up, so I think it's pretty level with us.
it's floating out there, so fire some arrows.
Oh, I'm not
Black.
actually talking to you because my character's still mad at you. I was just saying out loud.
Sam's always got to write characters to get mad at everyone until they die. And she gets sad.
Alright, well. We know this is here. Do some research when we... Let's keep going up. See if we can find the skull.
Okay. Moving on up, as the Jeffersons would say. Alright, where are you going now?
Jason, you're awfully quiet. What do you think?
Radiant stun bolt right into the heart.
I just wonder where my rat's going. I'm gonna keep sending the rat forward. Forgot that he was here. Come on, rat.
I think the badger's holding up the rear.
Oh, Rogar, you bring a good point. It's been a while since we heard one of Jason's famous speeches to uplift our spirits.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Shut up, Grim. My eye itches.
Old Jason neck guy.
Okay. Alright. This area is not forthcoming with telling me where it's heading. This area is very strange.
Yeah, we're in a vampire castle. Probably gonna be strange.
Kinda like this place so far. We got a lot of gold here. They had Eye of Newt back there. Other than the furniture that taxed us. Pretty cool.
So that's cool.
I'm curious why Strahd would just let us wander around here, if this is that important.
Seemed like a very dangerous place that people kind of put out for like a rug, painting, some weird people just in rooms that let you walk around.
Hmm.
Unless it's like hard to leave, maybe we just can't like walk out very well.
I bet all those people are Strahd's roommates.
Makes sense.
Right.
Strahd's just sleeping in like a corner of a living room on like a little couch cushion. Can't afford his own castle.
You know, I find it odd, but I haven't seen a single bathroom. I wonder where these people clean up and...
Do vampires pee?
I mean, we haven't really investigated anything.
It's true.
Kind of
it's
just
true,
been on a staircase. I bet there's bathrooms.
That's why those ladies were soiled. There's no bathrooms.
No.
Yeah, onto something there.
Why did I move you guys? Sure didn't. Sorry. I was wondering why you guys weren't reacting.
This is a struggle bus today.
Sorry. Sorry, internet, if anyone's watching. It's normally a little bit more smooth than this. A little bit. This dark passage runs for 20 feet, connecting an archway to the west with an ascending stone staircase to the east. To the north and south are 4 10-foot square alcoves cluttered with rotting cots and dirty rags. The ceilings here are covered with yellow lichen? Lichen?
Lichen.
Lichen? It's not like lycanthrope. Like lichen.
Alright.
Anyway, where you are.
I'm walking.
Okay. Continue on through.
Anything hanging out on these cots? Any cool gizmos? Magic weapons? Bags of gold?
Make a perception check.
Mhm.
Can I aid him?
You can either roll.
Oh, nope. Missed! We may need your help. Our eyes have apparently fallen out of our heads.
Doesn't seem to be anything of import here. Nah, you can't all roll.
I can't look around even, so I'm not even allowed to look.
You know how this works. If everybody rolls, eventually someone's gonna succeed. You get one roll with advantage, or 2 people roll. That's how we do it. You don't see anything of any interest. It's dirty. These cots are gross. You don't want to touch those.
I'm just walking through.
All right.
Quick, Jason, make a perception check.
Nah, all of my eyes itch. All of them itch right now. Sorry. For some reason, whatever that portrait did to my brain made my eyes water and dusty. This 30-foot square room is in shambles. Scattered furniture lies in heaps near the walls. Broken bones lie scattered amid crumpled and crushed plate armor. Shields and swords jut from the walls as if driven into them by some tremendous force. 2 doors stand opposite one another in the center of the north wall and the south wall. A dark archway leads out through the east wall.
A bunch of claw marks on the ground that are actually there.
What are you looking at?
Just the
The
map.
floor.
It has claw marks on it. Are those actually there?
Yeah. Looks like there was a big scuffle many years ago that never got cleaned up.
Claw marks are from?
Roll. Are you trying to discern if it's an animal?
Yeah, like if I could tell what kind of creature did this.
You can go with a nature check. Hard to discern. You know of a lot of different types of creatures that can claw into stone like this. I'm not even 100% sure it is a creature. It could just be weird sword marks.
Well, be on guard, I guess. Go this way first.
Lead the way.
This shadowy room is in perfect order. The great table stands here with its chair, inkwell, and quill set carefully in place. Lances, swords, and shields that bear the Barovian crest are hung neatly on the dark oak-paneled walls. And you see, as sitting at this desk, Rahadan, Strahd's helper.
Oh, it's
Oh.
Raw Dog.
Hey, bud. Going.
Oh, fine.
Good.
See, you found my room.
Oh, pretty nice.
I'm surprised the master lets you explore as much as you have.
Same, honestly. Kind of confused by it, but whatever. Pretty cool castle.
He likes to play with his food. I've never understood it.
Alright, well, I was just being nice. Don't have to be a dickhole. I'll just close the door.
Yeah, Jason, you got anything to say to this guy?
Shut up, Cody. Jason's just standing there, like, pumping out his biceps. Like, nobody's even looking at Jason because he looks so buff. Why would they look at him? Yeah.
To the other door, then?
Yeah.
When you say... No. He lets you leave.
No, I left myself. He wasn't gonna stop me.
Yeah.
Noodles, Raw Dog.
On door.
All right. There it is. Dark stains cover the floor of this area. Large oak tables, scarred and beaten, lay scattered like toys about the room, their wood crushed and splintered. Replacing them are furnishings made entirely of human bones. The walls and the 20-foot-high vaulted ceiling are a sickly yellow color. Not because of faded or time-worn plaster, but because they are adorned with bones and skulls arranged in a morbidly decorative fashion, giving the room a cathedral-like quality. 4 enormous mounds of bones occupy the corners of this ossuary, and garlands of skulls extend from these mounds to a chandelier of bones that hangs from the ceiling above a long table constructed of bones in the center of the room. 10 chairs made of bones and festooned with decorative skulls surround the table, resting atop which is an ornate, bowl-shaped vessel made of yet more bones. The doors to the north and south are sheathed in bone, but the steel-banded double doors in the center of the east wall are not. Above these eastern doors is mounted the skull of a dragon.
Hey.
Massive. Probably 4 foot wide, 7 foot long. Big skull.
Oh, we found the bone room.
This is amazing. I have never seen anything like this. I want to go inspect these bone mounds.
I bet this is where they come to bone.
Yeah, if they have a bone to pick with each other.
I'm gonna start taking the dragon skull off the door. While they dig around in bone piles, I'm gonna work on this skull.
Jason
assist.
spider climbs up to kind of get it from the top. Yeah, everyone make a strength check just for fun.
Oof.
Oh, Jason ain't rolling. Hey, the natural
That's so
20 with a -1 strength. That's a 19. Wow.
We are so strong.
You all ready to get this damn skull? So by the grace of whatever, you just lift with your legs, not your back, and you get the skull. It is heavy. It weighs 250 pounds. Your nature check was good, Rogar.
That's not too.
Not too bad, but with the luckily you're going downstairs for most of this travel back. So, yeah.
Can we not just teleport back with the skull?
Right. That would probably be the quickest way, is just to return to Balaki with the Heartstone.
Yeah. Can that bring a giant skull with us?
I imagine if we were all holding on to it and holding on to me, it might work.
Pop it up again, Cody. So I want to say it said any creature. I don't see why.
Anything on their person, right? Which
The
we all
only
have.
reason I'm having pause is because of how large this thing is. And we already have, because I don't think the rules as written would allow you to take more than one creature, but I'm allowing it. But I'm also making it more difficult since Rogar is so big.
There was already a chance that I wouldn't go with you if you used it. I feel like adding a giant skull we're all holding on to probably doesn't help that.
Yeah, I don't have it in Roll20 because when I look up Hearthstone, it's just not a. It has no description, so I don't have anything I can pop up.
I get that.
I can
My
copy
apologies.
it.
I mean, maybe we could just tie it to you, and you lay on the ground, then you use the Heartstone and teleport back by yourself. Destroy whatever room you're teleporting into with a giant skull.
Magical Stone allows you and any creature that is physical contact with you. Any creature. Screw it. I'm going to say definitely everybody. You know what? I don't see why not. It's a wondrous item.
Yeah,
It
I
should
guess
be powerful enough.
Yeah, I guess the like gray area of it is like obviously we would go and anything that is on our person as a possession would go, but like does the skull qualify as like being on our person if we're like I mean all we could do is try, like maybe all of us hold on to it and
Things are
Is it big
typically
enough?
described as being held or on their person when it comes to spells, so...
Is it big enough for one of us to fit inside the skull? And then, like,
Ooh.
through, like, the skull holes, like, I have holes, like, put my hand out, people touch.
Oh,
Rereading this, like, I really don't think it's going to be an issue now.
okay.
It's
cool.
reading different to me with these fresh eyes for some reason than it did last week.
I'm gonna get inside the skull just in case.
I mean, if we go that route, you might just teleport out of the skull.
It's true.
I think we need to lift it up.
Okay.
I think the three of us lift it up somehow.
Doesn't the description say they have to be in contact with me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So the
so
three of us
so
would
you
pick it
might-
up. You touch
so
us.
you all need to Yeah, you all need to be touching Grim. It's not like you can. It's not like Guardians of the Galaxy where you're holding hands in a line. You all actually have to be touching Grim.
Well, if Mist, myself, and Jason pick up the skull, and we're all holding it, and then Grim touches all of us,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
then we can go.
Yeah.
I try it.
Okay. The three of you, 250 pounds between the three of you, even though Miss and Jason aren't the strongest, it can be done. Without rolls, I'd say. But you all lift the skull. Grim. You pull out the Hearthstone, you getting it to a position where you are like got your arms around like Jason and Miss, and like you're putting your foot on Rogar's foot, just so you're touching all three of them.
Business hug time.
You focus on the Hearthstone, casting the spell for the first time. Take a breath. Release the spell. In an instant, you all feel weightless, as if you're falling. Just, you see nothing but white. 2 solid seconds. Like, oh shit, what have we done? What's going on? You start to feel nauseous. And then your feet make purchase on the ground. And you're in the house where Grim set up the spell.
Oh, I
It
was
worked.
afraid it wouldn't.
I feel like I would vomit a little bit. Just bleh.
Hey,
Blech.
mission accomplished.
Hell yeah.
You got in and cleverly got out.
As,
Not much incident,
How?
I say
to your surprise.
Go ahead.
I say we celebrate. This is a win. Drink some wine, have a meal, and then maybe in the morning we take this skull on over to that place and see what happens.
turn.
You can get started. I'm gonna work on getting the horses back here.
Very well. I'll cook us dinner.
How far is the bone grinder?
Balaki, it is about like 2 hours on horseback, maybe like an hour and a half on horseback.
What's the? I need distance though. Is it more than a mile?
Yes. Let me get you there. Let me just put you on that map. Or I can measure it out real quick. I always forget.
Look at my spell again, anyways. Oh, didn't mean to click it, but that works.
It's 2.5 miles to get there. 3.5.
I need to travel a bit.
5.5. 6. About 6.5 miles. 6.5, 7 miles.
Alright. There's other horses fucking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna grab a horse, see if Jason wants to go with me, so I'm not solo running.
Yeah, he'll go with you.
And we're gonna ride till I can telepathically get in contact with my horse.
And what do you need to be? A mile?
Mile. So we'll have to go most of the way. But
Yeah. You'd be like around the last big bend before you could get in contact with Mulan.
Can you not resummon your horse? Like, just
I can, but the rest of our horses are there. So I
Oh,
would
I
have
didn't know
to
they.
resummon it and be like, hey, go get those horses I just took you away from. So I'd
Got it.
rather just do this route. Ride out with Jason, get in contact, tell Mulan to bring the horses back to the manor, and we'll head back. Probably take us a couple hours.
While he's doing that, I would like to go up to Mist. Mist, no hard feelings about that cat doll. I was actually lying about that. I don't know where it came from.
Insight check.
Roll an insight check. He's telling the truth.
Oh,
He's fucking
fuck.
with you.
No hard
Wasn't
feelings,
Grim?
and I'll hold my hand out.
Can you figure out where this cat came from and take this curse off of me?
I can take that curse right off of you. Shake on it. We all good again?
I'll shake on it, and when I shake his hand, I'm like, figure out where that fucking cat came
I,
from.
I misty step away as soon as her hand gets close to mine. And I'm in the kitchen going, time to cook dinner.
I hate Graham more and more every single fucking day.
I'll dismiss the curse. Tired of
You
concentrating on it.
you feel your arms and legs lighten up once more. You're no longer cursed.
I'm gonna go to Blinsky's while he's making dinner and just go ask him about if he made a version of me.
You open up the door to leave the mansion, and you are hit in the face with something plush on a string. Kind of looks like you hanging from a noose.
Yeah. Got that.
Damn,
Got that.
Mist, who did you piss off?
You right?
Gonna take it down. I'm gonna take it with me to Blinsky's.
Okay. Grim's making food. Jason is going to do some planks by himself. He's going to take a tub bath and just work out his abs for a long time.
The spa day.
He's having...
I mean, after our road trip.
Oh yeah, he's with.
Oh, yeah, he's
Rogar
with
on
you. I
the- on
forgot.
the-
Never mind. You guys are trotting along.
I also would take that straw doll back too. That I purchased.
Oh, he just gave it to you.
I'm gonna take it back.
Found it. He found it mangled on the street.
I'm gonna give it back.
Okay. Welcome, friend, to the house of... Oh, hello, Mist.
Did you make this? And I show the doll.
Oh, no, I remember specifically don't make any, Mist voodoo dolls. I've got it written down here.
Great.
He has, like, everyone's name written, and yours is marked out a lot.
Perfect. Great. That's even more worrisome that you didn't make this. Can you tell who made it? So like a trademark on it, you know of?
Let me take a gander here. I've got my, no fun, no Blinsky on all of my toys. And as you can see, lifts up the foot. That ain't on there. I mean, it's not as good as my work. No, I'm biased, but I don't see any discernible markings or. I mean, I gotta say, I haven't even come across any well-known toy makers other than myself before my teacher, But, I mean, it's got potential. I don't think I've got any competition yet, but you know.
Okay. I also would like to give you this back. I don't want it in my vicinity.
Okay, takes it
Strahd.
and just throws it.
All right. Well, again, don't make dolls of me. Thank you.
Of course not. I mean, I'll I'll keep my eyes open for any more toys that aren't mine. If I see any, I'll let you know.
Perfect, perfect. And I will leave.
Okay.
Walk out the door. No incident.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
God damn it. God damn it.
All right. Where are you going now?
I'm gonna go back to the house and contemplate my whole life.
Cool. Feel fine. Just nervous. Weirded out.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
Rogar, roll a d12 for me. You and Jason are riding about an hour in. You hear a handful of weird sounds. Jason picks up on it first and kind of whoa, 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 slows you down. Looks over in the tree line and sees like something's moving in the tree line. I think.
Fine sense.
Okay.
Anything ping is undead or angelic of any sort?
Nothing like that. The moment you hone in on that sense, needles come shooting out of the tree line, missing you completely. And see. Oh boy. That's all right. Um, how do I show it to you? I'd like to show it to you. What are called blights? Needle blights come rushing out of the tree line towards you and Jason. 7 of them. Let me get a little map here. Monsters. Trying to get some monsters. Cause you rolled on the random encounter table and you rolled needle blights. Needle blights.
Good song.
Song I wrote about needle blights.
Good.
This ain't there. It's you and Jason. Are you planning on staying and fighting, or are you
Yeah.
just gonna try to outrun these boys? Okay. Should have asked that first before I took the time to do all this crap. Yeah, Jason. Okay. 7 needle blights coming out of the tree line, try to get you guys. Let's see, speed of 30. Get right up on you and try to get you with some claws.
No.
Swings wide, and you're on your horse, and you're just like, bitch, get back. Another one's gonna run up Jason and attempt to do the same thing to him. I doubt a 10 hits Jason, and sure don't. These guys aren't very good. It's Jason's turn. He is gonna spear these boys. Yeah. 2 spear attacks. Does hit for 7. You see as he hits this one with a spear, a big old chunk of plant falls off. These guys aren't very strong. Jason's going to use his extra attack to get him again. Now 13 hits as well. For 10 damage with 2 solid spear strikes, he destroys this needle blight. It is dead. He is then going to run up to the one behind you. Use Hilaria Blows to just gonna do punch. Eight damage. And he's gonna spend a key point to do one more punch. Ah, that last one finally misses.
Disadvantage.
Thank you. That's why I did that. Sometimes you forget. And he probably kills it. And he does. Rides on the horse and just 2 elbows. What's that movie, Trey? What's the movie with elbows?
Oh, Ongbok?
Ongbok. He comes in Ongbok style. Pop, pop. Crushes this thing into a pile of sticks. Dead.
What's the movie with elbows?
And who you know? That's his turn. Rogar, it's your turn.
Yeah. I'm gonna run heat. And as I do so, I will lift up one hand, cast Spiritual Weapon on the guy behind me.
Okay.
I will make my Spiritual Weapon attack.
This boy.
Oof. Doesn't he?
It was, you came in real fast and you placed it a little awkwardly and it kind of swung in the wrong direction.
Yeah, I wasn't even looking. And then I've been stuffy all day, so I'm gonna release a sneeze. Use my breath weapon at these 3 in front of me.
Nice.
Breath weapon. There it is. Constitution save.
Constitution. You got no specials there. This is the one at the front. 18.
Saves.
Second one.
Saves.
16. Damn. 12.
That one does not.
Okay. Is there half damage? Okay.
9 to the one that fails, and whatever half of that is, 4 to the other 2.
Okay. Even the ones that succeeded still look pretty hurt.
Except
Got
for me.
chunks of ice and frozen sticks fly off of their bodies as you all over them. Yeah. The one behind you. Can it move through your spiritual weapon? Alright. It's just gonna try to get up here so it can get some advantage on you.
Quickly.
Claws with advantage.
Oh.
18. You said no?
Nope.
Yeah, yours is 19 now, right? Nice.
Nope.
You feel these puny little twig claws come and just slice right at your brand new plate armor. Doesn't hurt you one bit. That's the end of its turn. Now we've got this boy over here who's just gonna shoot needles at Jason. Jason's too damn fast. He dodges them needles like he's Neo the Chosen One. Alright, moving on, ends his turn. This one is also going to shoot needles at Jason. This one right here. We got needles coming at Jason all day. 16, I believe, just hits our boy Jason for 9 piercing. You just see a few like thorns sticking out of Jason's chest. He's just like, "Ow!"
Ow!
Light's turn. Yeah. More needles. One at the very top. More needles coming to Jason. And those miss. He's like, fuck these needles. I ain't got time for this. He dodges those needles. Now finally, the one just above you, Rogar. Claw attack. With advantage.
Yeah. Hey, hits me.
8 piercing damage as these slightly stronger twig claws come and just scratch you on the neck a little bit. And you're just like, yeah.
Ha ha ha. That it?
I know what you're trying to say. You're trying to say, oh yeah, that's it. Anyway. It's business time. Jason's gonna come in and just get himself in a funky position because he ain't scared either. He's gonna come right in. He's gonna give all these yahoos a what for. He's starting with the guy on top because he looks the most hurt. Got a spear coming to this boyo. Yeah, that's gonna get him. 6 piercing. So Jason comes in and just spears right through the face of this blight, and it falls limp, dead. He uses his extra attack to get the one to the side of him. Hits for 8. Oh, yep. And this one too. He just spears him in the head, both of them. Dead. Now he's going to use his bonus attack, unarmed strike, with advantage. This guy between you. $17 hits. For 6. You see Jason punch through, because it's facing you, Rogar, and you see his fist come through the shoulder of this blight as its arm falls off. And yeah, Let's just use another key point to finish this. Stupid. He doesn't finish this. He misses. The thing turns and he punches for nothing. But it's still a good turn. Rogar, it is now you.
I'll pull my spiritual weapon up to attack the guy between us.
Okay.
15
hits.
9 force damage.
You see, what is it? What is the spiritual weapon? Is it a mace? Hammer?
It is a mace. It probably looks
Okay.
like my new dragon head mace now.
Cool. The mace comes straight on top of this, and with the amount of force damage that it does, you see it just turn into a pile of sticks immediately. It just, and then a bunch of debris just flies into the air, falls back down, dead.
Cool. I'm gonna grab the leg of this thing that just died in front of me
Mm-hmm.
and use it as my weapon to attack the guy behind me.
Get him.
I'm gonna kill him with his friend, because I hate him. First one. 17?
That hits.
Hey, what's a twig person do for damage?
We'll call it a normal club, so a D4.
Okay. D4 plus... Wait, that's just my unarmed strike, right? Yeah, it's just normal unarmed strike. 4 damage. I'm gonna swing his friend at him again.
Okay.
24.
Oh,
Another 6.
Oh. You feel like a snapping in the neck of this thing as you get him the second time, and it's still up, but it looks like garbage.
Ah. It's the end of my turn.
Alright. It's now the one that you hit. It's gonna try to claw you. Probably not. That looks like single digit. Nope. As its neck is kind of half broken and its head is almost just hanging off, like, I don't know. It misses.
Hanging off like, I don't know.
I almost said Pez dispenser, but I was like, that's not what it's doing. The other one is going to shoot more needles at Jason. And misses. They almost hit you, but they do not, Rogar. You see a bunch of needles flying around. Looks like wooden confetti. That ends the Blight's turn. We're back to Jason. He's going to run up, destroy this guy. Hits for 7 damage. It gets him right in the hip and it almost chops him in half, but the guy is still up. So he will stab at him again with his spear. 25 to hit. Oh my god. And with that second one, he cuts this guy in half. And with his fast feet, he's gonna get here. Do some more punch, punch, punch. Nope. He's not gonna waste another key point on this guy. It's fine. He's just gonna stand there and give you advantage. Rogar.
Oh, throw his buddy on the ground. I'm gonna punch the shit out of him.
Yeah,
7.
that was exactly what you needed. No, it wasn't. He had 1 HP left. How you want to do this?
And just go at him and jab my big claws through his eye socket and then break his head in half.
With ease. And your hand is like crunching a pile of leaves.
Pretty much. I'm strong as shit.
Yeah, you are.
Alright, let's go. That was fun.
Eventually, you get to be about a mile away from Mulan, No more grass or twig creatures coming at you.
Yeah, they'll learn.
And you establish contact. Milan starts to bring the horses your way, and you start to head back to Valaki. Unless there's anything you want to do along the way.
No, I don't. I don't know anything about the cat doll, so. Right on.
All right. Grim and Mist. Mist, you were trying to figure out more about the cat doll, and you were heading back. Grim, you were cooking some food.
Mm-hmm.
What would you guys like to do in the next handful of hours it takes for Jason and Rogar to return?
Cook and wait.
All right.
Set the table. Nice little celebration.
Remind me, what room did you teleport to? I forget where you said it. Was it in the study with the dogs?
No, I imagine it would have been one of the larger common rooms, or
Let me
more
get to
comfortable
that
for
map.
multiple people. So either bear rug room or like the dining room, one of those larger meeting room.
Go with the bear rug room. And as soon as you got there, it's just sitting in the middle of the floor right now. But
Cool.
you get food ready, you get everything set up, everything is ready. You got wine, you got the glasses, got yourself a nice little jug of milk for multiple refills should you want it.
Okay. I guess I've got hours until they get here, so I don't need to cook that entire time. Um, and Mist is gone, so I guess while Jason's still at the house.
No,
No,
Jason
Jason's
went with Rogan.
Jason. So I'm all alone at the house. I'm gonna use
Mhm.
that time to work on my sword, my
Okay.
ritual with my sword, and then I'll cook when it gets closer to them. About that way, everything's nice and warm and ready for them.
Yeah. Mist, what or anything else? What are you doing after you talk to Blinsky?
I'll probably go back to the house and mess with this cat doll, see if there's anything I do to it that like if it hurts me or like it gets hurt or whatever. Um, and also fashion it so I can have it closely always in my pack, so it's not somewhere else.
Just roll an investigation check. You mess with it. Nothing bothers you as you mess with it. You start by like slowly like bending that wrist just slightly. You don't feel anything. You don't see anything odd about it other than the fact that it's a you. It's just very odd that you did this same thing to Strahd, to a likeness of Strahd, and now someone's doing it to a likeness of you.
Yep, 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 yep. Okay, I just want to keep it in my pack. Make sure it's always in the very bottom. Can't get out. No way for
Okay.
it to crawl out. Keep my bag always near me.
All right.
I'll check on it every day, maybe every hour or so for a bit. Make sure it's still there.
Cool. As you're waiting on Rogar and Jason to return, you keep looking back at it. It's still there. In the same position you left it in.
Do
Eventually
like
they
the thing where you
return.
like like you put like a hair over it kind of thing to make sure it hasn't been fucked with, you know.
Yeah, you don't see anything different every time you check. Grim, you eventually get food ready. Jason and Rogar return with all of the horses. You successfully got the skull of Argynvost. Very little incident.
How was your ride?
It was fine.
Not a bunch of
Tree
twig
people.
creatures.
Fun? Well, I have a nice little spread made for us.
Nice.
Can celebrate our victory.
Sure. We didn't really win anything, but
We went to Strahd's castle, we took the dragon skull and we brought it back. And then we're gonna take it to that dragon place and see what happens.
yeah, we're probably looking to get in a wagon.
Ah, yes, that's a wise idea. It probably wouldn't be very fun carrying it all that way.
Thought the horses would be carry it.
Well, should we do that this evening or do with that in the morning?
Whatever.
Let's celebrate now and do business tomorrow.
Nom 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 nom.
Yeah, I drank a gallon of wine the other day. I wonder if I can do it again.
No.
Jason starts going to town.
Got Bismarck. You here?
Did you... Are you wanting them to stay in this? Are you giving them permission to stay in this house while you're here?
Yeah, we've given him permission the whole time. He can stay here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then he'd be in one of these two rooms. You know, that's like on the second floor.
Probably invite them as well. Let them know I'm cooking dinner. Be weird if we just like celebrated a victory and didn't invite them.
Hostess with the mostess.
You all stay in your rooms while we celebrate. Have fun.
You invite Ismark and Irina and the little children Freak and Myrtle to have a nice dinner.
Anything happened while we were gone for 2 days?
Not of note. Training's been going well. One's getting a little better every day. Pretty uneventful. What have you been up to?
Got a dragon skull. We killed that lady that left too.
You killed Lady Wakta.
Yeah.
What was she up to?
She was gonna run village of Barovia.
Odd.
She was working with Strahd, so get rid of her.
I can't say I blame you, and I can't say anyone is going to miss her. So, thank you for everything, as always.
What happened to that fucking weird guy that left like a month ago?
What weird guy? The storyteller? We're not sure.
We know where he went, didn't we? Always go investigate that.
We should probably try. Hunt him down.
He
Drop
did
off
say
the
he
skull
had.
and then
Yeah,
back to him.
he did say he might have things more useful to us back at his tower.
Sure. That was a while ago though. We've done a lot. And he's still not back, so.
Right. What do you think this dragon skull is going to do?
Based off the guy in the forest, I imagine it'll get him out of whatever trance or curse they're under. Might be useful for us. We could potentially use them,
Army.
hopefully.
Like it?
Or they'll come to and hate me, and then we'll have to kill them, so.
I see.
Jason speaks up. He's like, well, he mentioned something putting them to rest or something, right?
Yeah, they might just die. And then the castle will be empty. But, I mean, see, I don't know.
Spirit will be
Well-
the beacon of light.
Sounds like fun. I can't wait.
Maybe we'll have a skeleton dragon be on our team. Fly it
That'd
around.
be cool. That'd be cool too, because I wouldn't have to like grip onto it. I could just stand on it.
Something. Oh, no, no, no.
You finish your dinner, you finish your wine, you finish your milk. Mrs. Mark and Irina take the children to bed. And unless you have anything else you want to do for tonight, you can have a long rest.
Sweet.
Hey, Rim.
Yes.
Go talk to your buddy upstairs. See if he knows anything about a giant fucking heart floating in a castle.
Good idea. To Victus.
Victor. Ooh, Victor. Where is that motherfucker's character sheet that?
Good jam.
I'm really killing it today. Go up to the attic. Terrible, cluttered attic. And you knock on the door.
Victor, wake up. You're already awake.
What?
Are you decent?
Yes.
Coming in.
Okay. All right.
Alright, so listen up. We saw the craziest thing. Giant floating crystal heart. Maybe it was crystal. I don't remember. It was glowing red. What do you know about this? Have you heard of it?
Glowing red crystal heart.
More context, it was inside Strahd's castle.
You were inside the castle.
Yes.
Hmm. It's very
What
interesting.
should we do to the heart? What does it mean? Should we kill it?
Hmm. This is something. I have no idea. Are you sure it wasn't some sort of a fancy, morbid chandelier of some sort?
Could have been. Could also have been just been an illusion.
Ah, yes. Did you touch it?
Well, you see, it was floating. I guess maybe if we go back, we could have Jason crawl over to it, or I don't know if he is really a spider. Maybe he can. Don't know if he's got like web. His butt.
What are you talking about?
Ah, don't worry about it. Jason's a spider now.
When did Jason turn into a spider? And how did you learn to do a spider? That would be an interesting idea. I can imagine what I could do with being a spider. Hmm. Does he actually Did he grow 8 eyes and become a small Spider-Man? Or
No, he stayed the same size and grew one giant eye on his neck.
disgusting, hilarious, pretty cool actually.
Yes. Well, do you have anything for me of use?
Um, well, if you're short on components, I'm sure that I've got everything that you require. If you need replenishment, or if you need something looked at. Otherwise, I'm still trying to figure out this bloody circle and whether or not it's ever going to work.
You keep working on that. And I'll go back to Rogar and tell him, yeah, he doesn't know. He said it might be a chandelier.
Yeah, that guy seems really useful.
Ah, I got some components from him. It's got
Right.
some use.
You also got that from the witch in Strahd's castle. You gonna
That's
live
true.
with us too?
That is true. Maybe they could be a couple. I don't know.
Hmm. Hate that idea. Good night.
No, I don't think I'll bring a witch here.
I go sleep in my study with the dogs.
Cool. You all have a long rest. Heal up, get your spell slots back, whatever you do. We'll awaken the following morning with a plan of what to do next.
Get a wagon, go to Dragon Castle Manor.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Easy enough to acquire a wagon. Um, no one's going to charge you for it. There's a couple of them sitting around the stables. They'll give you their best one. Since you are the liberators of Valaki, you all work together to mount this giant skull. It's a pain in the ass to get out the door for a second there. It's like trying to get a couch out. But you get there eventually. Get it up on the wagon. And you're heading through the mountains. Out the west towards the Amber Temple or Arginvestalt.
Investalt. While we're doing all that, I would like to stop at the bar, the inn, and ask if
Okay.
Rick Tavio's been seen anywhere. Just to see if he has come back while we're not there.
You see Danica is back there preparing kegs and setting up chairs and tables. We spotted Rictavio. Ooh. As he was leaving, and not too far away from the tower that he claims to live in, but come to think of it, no one has said anything about seeing him recently. Do you want us to keep an eye out for him?
Yeah. That'd be great.
Very well. We'll send some of the boys out this afternoon and see if they can pinpoint him.
Alright. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Emily.
Do you need any more wine?
Yes, always.
All right. Here are 5 bottles. You guys seem to be gone longer and longer these days, so stay hydrated.
Huh. Gotta stay busy when you're trying to kill Strahd.
Yes. Safe travels.
Off.
We'll try to keep our eyes on you as well, the best we can.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
Very well. Any other provisions you need? I'm trying to think. You picked up your armor and stuff already. You don't have anything waiting. Still got a few more days for your pedo posters missed. So those probably won't be ready.
Okay, hopefully they're hung up by the time we get back.
Well, I'll say we'll end today's session with all of you in the wagon, heading out the west side of Alaki, making your way downtown, walking fast. Gonna see what you do when you throw this skull somewhere.
Oh,
I hope that we lug it all the way to the top. We put it where it needs to be, and then the Revenant guys just kind of disappear, and that's it. Nothing else happens. We
We'll
do
see what
all that
happens.
work. All that work for nothing.
I mean, we still need to clear the top of that building because we didn't finish it.
Oh,
And there's
yes, that's true.
also the tower and the little cemetery that also
right.
needs to be cleared.
We kind of just bailed once we realized what needed to be done.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
we'll probably clear first, and then we'll work on the fucking skull. But we've also, like, we've killed everybody in there, so I don't know what's gonna happen to him.
Was it like 3 floors? We gotta lug that thing up?
Yup.
Maybe, at least.
Or just open a window, throw some rope down.
Yeah, pulley system. You
Yeah.
know.
And you didn't kill everyone. You only killed, for some reason, the few that were on the ground floor were hostile. The others are just wondering why you were there. Seems like there's different levels of madness with these yahoos.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Maybe you guys don't
Like,
drink so
subscribe.
fucking much.
I don't want to hear it.
Get your shit together.
It is together. That's why I only do it once every few months. All right, like, subscribe. Hope this wasn't the first one you came in on. I promise some of the other ones are better.
Oh, yeah.
Like, subscribe. Get ready for next week. We're going to find out what this skull does, unless everybody dies.